depending on who you ask, a lot of people say this is the worst bull run that they've ever been a part of. Some people are new to crypto. Some people love it. Some people hate it. If they've been in the meme coin market, if you've been making money in the meme coin space, then you think this is one of the greatest bull runs. But what I am looking at right now, what my strategy is from this day forward is reclaim. So this is what I'm looking forward to for the immediate short term for crypto. I do not think we have that much time left in the crypto market. I do think we will get some sort of a movement, and then we'll probably start to lull for months and months and months again. I don't know if the 4 year cycles are going to continue to play out. I don't know if we're going to go through these deep bear markets or these huge run ups again, like we've seen in the past. I think the cycle, or I think the market is changing with all this institutional adoption coming in. But this one tried and true strategy is what I'm going to use for the duration of this bull run. And I want to share it with you guys, man. So make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's jump right into it. What I'm talking about is reclaim, reclaim, reclaim. So a lot of people use this strategy on short time frames, on shorter time frames, maybe like anything under the hour, the 4 hourly time frame. Usually it's sort of like a liquidity grab type of strategy, but for me personally, I like to use it on longer time frames, especially when we get major dumps after major pumps. So that's what's happening right now in the crypto market. We had this huge run up. I mean, from the beginning of the election, November 5th, up until, maybe a month and a half after that. And then we got a nice dump. And then we got a couple nice dumps, actually. And then the last one being a few weeks ago, once we got those the tariff news coming in. So let's look at Ethereum, for example. I want to start with Ethereum, but this is really can take or you can take examples from a lot of different altcoins, especially a lot of top altcoins that are really down from their cycle highs. A lot of them haven't hit all-time highs. Older coins, a lot of coins have hit all-time highs, but really, it's not even a way, or it's not even something that we have to take to all-time highs or have to take back up to cycle highs. We just want to get in, get some nice clean base hits, maybe some doubles, maybe some triples. We're not even aiming for home runs. We just want base hits. We've been preaching base hits, base hits. So the strategy that I'm talking about is the reclaim strategy. So what I'll be looking at is for these major coins that are down 30, 40, 50, some 60, some 70, some 80%, is for them to start to reclaim major support resistance levels on a macro POV or macro point of view. So let's take Ethereum, for example. Right now, Ethereum is sitting at 2,676. I would have never thought we would have came back down. I thought we were going to blast up to about 5, 6K a few months ago, but we didn't. Ethereum's been lagging. A lot of these top altcoins have been lagging. So first and foremost, what I would be looking at for these altcoins is for us to reclaim that 200-day moving average. Typically, the 200-day moving average will tell you the long-term trend of a asset. In this case, we're talking, like I said, Ethereum, we're talking crypto. So the first thing that I want to see is for us to claim that 200. And if I'm looking at this chart right here, we have this here. We have all this information that is given us right here. We have a confluence. We have the 200 coming down. We have this macro support and resistance level at about 2,800. And we have this downward sloping trend line from the top of the market coming in at 4,100. So these are 3 levels of confluence that we need to break. And I think if we start to break this will be something, or this will be showing you my strategy, my reclaim strategy. So what I would be looking for is for Ethereum to potentially bounce back, get above this line here, get above this green bar, get above the 200, and break that downtrend, break this downtrend to see if we hold. And this is on daily time frames. These are not short-term moves. These are not short-term plays. These are longer-term swing trade moves, longer-term risk to reward moves. Even if you want to wait, if you're just a holder, an investor, you want to buy and hold, I will still wait to see what a lot of these coins are going to do. Number one, I want to flip that 200. I want to turn that back into support. I want to turn these downtrends into support, and I want to turn these horizontals into support. And then we can start to make our way, back up. And then we want to start just creating higher high. I mean, yes, a higher high, and then start to create higher highs, and then to, start taking out these high points of the area. and then possibly or hopefully get back, to cycle highs for that. But first and foremost, we want to take it day by day. We want to take it step by step. And we don't know if this market is over. We don't know if the bull run is over. We don't know what the coin is going to do, but we can put ourselves in a position to make the best possible risk to reward move or risk to reward play by waiting for some of these confluence areas to be reclaimed, i.e., a reclaimed trader. That's what I am right now, a reclaimed trader. So, like I said, we got the 200 coming down, we got a downward sloping trend line coming all the way from the top of the market, and we have this macro horizontal level coming in at about, we'll say, about 28 to 2900 for Ethereum. So we really want to start to flip that back into support before we even think about opening any type of long up. I mean, you could start to, form something like this in a cup and handle to break below there, and then right under there. See, I wouldn't long resistance. I would, like I said, I would wait for the reclaim, and then I would go in like that. Let's look at another one that's been down bad. AVAX. AVAX has also been underperforming, in my opinion, this bull run. We all thought AVAX was going to go straight up to $100, $200, $300. It's also been lagging, and it's also been lagging, behind some of these top altcoins. So what I would be looking for is the same concept, like we did for Ethereum. I will be waiting for a reclaim of the 200, waiting for a reclaim of a nice macro support and resistance level, and a reclaim of the downtrend coming from the top of the market. So we can pull this down. This is coming from the top of the market. Let's actually delete some of these lines. These are some of my trading lines. We're holding support on this yellow line here, but if we pull from the top, coming in at about 56 bucks, and we just make a downtrend right here, or a downward sloping trend line, we have the same thing coming in for AVAX. We have the 200, the red line here, the 200 coming in confluence with the downtrend, or the downward sloping trend line, in confluence with our blue bar here. And that's all coming in at about $30. And if you've been in the market, you've been watching AVAX, $30 was very, very, very much coming in as a nice area of resistance, and then turn to support. And then we happen to lose under there, coming in at about 25 bucks. So just like with Ethereum, we'll be waiting for the reclaim. I want 3 iterations of reclaiming before I make a move. And this can be a move coming from a leveraged trading position, or just coming in and trying to buy, hold, and watch it appreciate. Because right now we are on the brink. We don't know what's going to happen, but once we start to reclaim and hold some of these macro levels, then I'll feel a little bit more inclined to go a little bit long, or to open these positions in general. I mean, I'd rather wait to 30 bucks, or before, or when we make this move above this horizontal, above this downtrend, breaking this downtrend, and back above that 200. I'd rather wait for that than buy now, and then have, the possibly going down, even further, with so much indecision and so much uncertainty in the economy, and so much uncertainty in the market right now. So, like I said, what I'll be doing is I'll be waiting to reclaim, get back above that downtrend, get back above that 200. We do have the 200 here. So if we're coming up, the 200 won't come up that fast, because it's, you know, calculating the past 200 days. So it'll go up, but it'll be going up slowly. So we'll be able to get back above that 200, get back above this horizontal blue bar, and then get back above that downtrend, which would be coming in somewhere between 30 and 32 bucks. So I'll be waiting for that for AVAX. I will. These 2 plays are 2 plays that I will take personally myself. I will be putting these in a Cool Kids Alpha Group Telegram. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to the Telegram as well. Link will be in the description below. But that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for these reclaims. A lot of these top coins, a lot of these top altcoins look the same. Let's look at Toncoin, because I'm very bullish. I'm very bullish on Toncoin as well. So let's look and see if we have any type of similar structure coming in for Toncoin. So this one is a little structured a little bit differently. We do have the 200 coming in at $5.40. So I don't think I will wait that long. What I would be looking at for Toncoin, it's a clear, distinctive support and resistance level that I see here, and that's coming in at about $4.80 to $5. That's still a lot, but I mean, we don't have that much price action for this. This is a fairly new coin, so we were holding this. This is coming back in the spring. We finally broke above it. This was at the beginning of the spring. We were bullish, bullish, bullish. Held it as support here. Held it as support here. support here, support here, support here again, support here, support here. We finally lost it. So this, I don't even need to look at any moving averages. We can cut this off. This is what I want to see. I want to see us reclaim this $4.85 area. And that's a very, very far move from now. But I mean, you can either do that or, possibly wait till we go all the way back down there. But I don't even want to see that. So this doesn't have that much price action. And we see we're at a pivotal level right now for Toncoin. So even if I waited here, even if you waited here, this was just something you sitting on your hands and you waiting here till about $4.70 to $4.80, and you did create or you did manage to go long here, and let's say it goes back up to cycle highs, that's a 70% move. You might miss a nice percentage if it starts to go up and reclaim here, but I'm just being very defensive for the rest of this bull run and trying to see what this market is going to do. So Toncoin doesn't really have the example of the last two. We do have the 200 coming down. So if we do get a pump in the market, these coins will shoot up pretty fast. And then we do have that 200 curving down, but it'll start to flatten out and possibly meet us somewhere around this area that we just talked about. Let's look at one more coin that I'm very bullish on. What about Dogecoin? Dogecoin right now is above the 200. So I kind of like. Let me see where we are. We're slightly above the 200. So we're actually holding this as pretty good support. We had that small deviation below when we got that tariff news, but we are above that 200. So Dogecoin, I mean, Dogecoin is going to be around, for the test. It stood the test of times. I'm very bullish on Dogecoin. So I mean, this would be something that I would just start DCAing in on the way down. A lot of these other coins, I don't know if I would DCA on the way down because I don't know if they're going to bounce back. But I know I kind of have a pretty good hunch Dogecoin will pop back pretty hard if it did. H bar, I'm sure H bar is still above its 200. Yeah, H bar had a nice little run. Sui, I'm sure. Algo. What else am I bullish on? I'm kind of bullish on WorldCoin still. I think WorldCoin has some potential with Sam Altman and OpenAI and things like that. So let's just look at this last little example of a reclaim. So WorldCoin right now is sitting at $1.20. I don't like this. This is on a daily. I really don't like this pattern that is forming. This is somewhat of a bear flag coming down from here. But if we do start to reclaim this area here at about $1.44, that I still wouldn't be inclined to potentially we may try a long, but when it comes to being or having a better risk to reward, I would rather see us get back above this orange bar here, this $2 area. If we can, I mean, we can easily do this, create a lower high and start to go down. I kind of want to get back up to these highs here, hold that as support, and then start to come in that way. And we do have the 200, which will start to break if we do that move. Hold that 200 as support and continue our way up. And then if we can manage to get a nice long there, because a lot of these will be nice long positions. I don't know if we're going to get all the way back up to $11, but let's say we did reclaim this area here with 200 and we have that horizontal coming in. Let's just say we got back up to $4 or $5. That's over 100% move there. And those are just base hits. That's a great base hit. That's a great double. In baseball terms, we want singles, we want doubles. We'll take triples, and of course, we'll take home runs. But we're just taking these singles, we're taking these doubles, we're taking these base hits, and we're compounding compound interest like that. So that's pretty much what I wanted to come with, man. Just my strategy of what I'm doing when it comes to the market. And a lot of this strategy can work if you're trying to hold, if you're trying to buy and hold. And if you're trying to buy and hold, then the risk to reward will be a lot better if you wait till we reclaim some of those key levels and that key 200 moving average, the 200-day moving average. And then if you're trading, it's definitely something that you should put on your radar and go from there, man, because I think reclaim trading is the best way to trade to me. That's why I'm very, very cautious sometimes I'm defensive, but my risk management is very good, is pretty good, I think. Because I'm usually like a 50% trader. That's what I'll say. I'm usually like a 50% trader. Let's actually go. And if you want to take advantage of some of these moves, if you don't have a lot of money, because sometimes with these moves, you don't have a lot of money, you can't make a lot of money. But what I will be doing and what I'm doing with my own personal money, and I'll be using a funded account via breakout prop firm. I will be using a prop firm in order to get more money. So I do have a 100K account, which I was waiting for altcoin season. We haven't got an altcoin season. So I'm sitting on a 100K account waiting for easier reclaim trades. And then right now I am taking some positions. I need to take this account a little bit more seriously. I have a evaluation account. This is at 10,366 bucks. I took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12 trades. I won 6, lost 6, so I'm a 50% trader, which is about my average. I'm usually around 45 to 50%. We'll say 40 to 50 on a, if I'm in the zone. We don't win them all. Of course, you don't win them all, but you got to make sure your risk management is up there. So this is what I'll be doing to take advantage of these moves. If we start to get these moves, um, we'll be going on breakout prop firm. Prop firm, if you don't know what a prop firm is where you pass an evaluation or like a test and they give you the money. So you have to buy the evaluation. Let's say you get a 5K, they have 5, 10, 25, 50, 100. You buy the evaluation and then they give you the money, they fund you, and then and then you can just trade with it. So you have rules and regulations that you have to abide by, drawdown rules, things like that. But for the most part, if you don't have money to invest, if you don't have a lot of money, but you can trade if you mastered, well, not mastered. I don't think anybody's a master, but if you have some experience in trading and you think you can if you've had back and you've had success in trading, you know how to trade, I think this is a good way to do it. I don't just suggest anybody do it, jump into these prop firms or just jump into trading in general. I don't think you should just jump in trading in general. I think you should really um, you know, take the craft seriously and do it, and then go from there, man. And if you could do that, then I think you could make a lot of money with prop firms. So that'll be my strategy. I think we're going to possibly live trade this account later. So make sure you hit the bell notification, hit the like and subscribe. And let me know if you like that reclaim strategy, because that's the best risk to reward strategy that you can have right now. A lot of people gonna come on the internet, on YouTube, tell you what you should be doing, telling you what you should be buying right now. Me, I'm telling you to wait till the risk and reward or the risk to reward is higher in your favor. We want better probabilities. We want better um odds, so to say, when it comes to these trades, when it comes to crypto. So that's pretty much it, man. I appreciate everybody, all the cool kids for watching, man. I will talk to you guys in a minute. Have a good Sunday. Peace.